Alright, here comes the easy guys that you guys are looking forward to. So this is VI-4. I'm gonna do this in challenge mode, meaning to say my strategy also works in normal mode. All allied units have massively reduced natural SP recovery rate. This really screws up quite a lot of your plans or your operators, but if you bring the right people for this condition, you're gonna do just fine. Now, operators who have offensive recovery are not going to feel anything from this challenge condition, which is why Taunts is the perfect person to bring into the stage. So take along a skill 3 M3 Taunts. If you don't have that, please borrow from a friend, and if you don't have a friend with that, just ask within my Discord server. Then, Taunts alone won't be able to solo the entire stage. He almost can, but he's going to need some support because of the big golem guy that appears in the stage. So, what you could do is you take a Taunts and a very strong range unit. So what I mean by this is that I could actually remove all of these operators, and then you look within your sniper, your caster, and supporter class. See who are your strongest 6 stars or 5 stars that you have. You could be taking a Rosa, a Ashe, a Chen, Schwartz, let me see, there's W is great, Aya is great as well, Ifrit is great. Basically someone to support the damage for Taunts, because the golem that's within the stage has so much health. His defense and resistance aren't very high, but he just needs someone to be whacking onto him. So you can just simply take 2 operators and then you'll clear the stage. But if you're going to take like only E1 operators because you don't have a lot of people built, then you can follow like what I'm doing right over here. So I brought along a Click, a very strong caster in. If I'm lucky enough, Taunts and Click could solo the entire experience together, but I'll be relying on Click's stun if that's the case. So we're not gonna be take that sort of risk. We'll take another caster into the stage, or basically another strong range unit, which is a steward as you see here. And I need someone to be defending the bolt arrows so that they will be keeping the range unit alive. So in this case, I'm bringing along another defender for myself. Actually, it doesn't have to be a spot. I believe this can even be a no-con. Let me just check his stats. Yeah, this can be a no-con. So just like that, very, very low requirement squad that I'm bringing you guys for VI-4. Alright, let me show you guys how it's done. There are 8 other slots that you see over there, so please bring more operators if you need to. I'm gonna place the Taunts right in the middle of the stage. Then the next person that comes in line, I'll be putting in my Click right behind him. So you can see how Taunts is blocking the turrets so that the range unit doesn't get hurt. Then I'm gonna place my next caster in. Don't worry, it's fine if he gets hit by 1 or 2 bolt arrows. Just make sure that you place your melee operator to defend the bolts right in front. Just like that, it's actually a very hands-free strategy. You don't really have to do a lot of things here. You will need to activate Click skill when a golem arrives, but that's about it. Once Taunts goes full permanent mode, that's it. It's like game over. The whole entire enemies are all eliminated. So, I shall drink my water just to watch it happen. If you're wondering why this stage feels very familiar for you guys, it would remind you of an old retro arcade game. In fact, this is very similar to Space Invaders. It's an old like pixel game that some of you might have played in your childhood. At first I thought it was Tetris, but it's not. Yeah, it's the whole idea where there's the aliens moving left and right, then they keep coming down. And then Taunts acts like the player themselves, you know, just smacking away all of these enemies. And I like how there's like these multiple waves that happen. The row of enemies keep changing as it goes on in the stage. So don't need to focus too much until this Mudrock Colossus starts appearing. The next row, the Avengers are coming down. The support drone is flying around. That support drone will help your operators by giving them increased attack speed, which is a very kind of like nutty thing to look at, because if you see it right now, you see how fast he's striking them. It's very enjoyable to look at. So once the golem comes down, I'm going to activate my range unit skill, which in this case I've chosen a Click to help to add even more damage onto the golem. If you're using some other strong units, an Aya for instance, or a Chen Outer, go ahead and just activate their skill at the right timing. So just like that, all good and clear. My taunts could be quite a high level, so if you need to, you think that there's a must for more damage, you can just add another roll to your left, put another strong range unit and another defender in front of it, and then you will pretty much clear the stage. Alright, very simple guide for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one in VI-5. Alright, goodbye to you all.